Hello, my name is Louise, and today I'm filming an eyeshadow palette declutter. I have not filmed in months. I think the last time I filmed was in October. I actually have my little sticky note for some of my projects, and yeah, I had like goals to film until well, the way I've organized it is that it says in the corner, it says until a certain date. So yeah, the last video I filmed was a eyeshadow roulette. It is not uploaded. Um, and that was around the 8th of October. It is now the 28th of December. I don't want to talk too much about it because I try to keep my videos very light and fun, and so but I had a very tired year. Put it that way. So I've been to my doctor. I am on a better antidepressant. So hopefully it's all good. Just get better from here. The fact that I have the energy to put makeup on and to film is just so nice for me. Yes, I feel really weird talking about it because I told all my colleagues, I've told all my friends, I've told my entire family, but I don't want to burden you guys like with, Debbie Downer things. I mean, you can't help if you get depression, right? But for some reason, I have this feeling that I owe you a better, a happier break. You know what I mean? Like, I want to give you guys a haven where we don't talk about too heavy stuff. So that's why I've been not very responsive in comments. I haven't been keeping up on people's YouTubes. So yes, I probably will touch on it in future videos that I upload. I will be uploading my old videos that are as yet unedited and unuploaded because for my sake, I just want to show to myself or to prove to myself that I can actually finish something. Right at this point in time, I'm feeling very like, oh, I'm not finishing anything. I don't have any, all these negative thoughts saying that you're a bad person because you haven't reached a certain goal. And just to, I don't know, part of me is thinking that maybe I should just scrap them all and start again. But the other part of me is like, no, Louise, just give yourself that editing piece just to finish, close that chapter of a year where part of it was really hard, part of it was amazing. Just anyway. Yes. Oh my god, I totally smudged my lipstick. There we go. Anyway, so yes, if you don't like videos where people talk about, okay, I'm just touching up my foundation. If you don't like videos where people talk about mental health, I get it. It's fine. It can be very exhausting, Sometimes you're just like, I can't take in anyone else's experiences other than my own. So I get it. And if you are feeling that, I'm sorry if you've gotten this far in the video and not clicked out already, which I completely understand again. But yes, so I think I'll put a timestamp in the description boxes where I actually start decluttering, or where I start talking about decluttering, Anyway, so yes. So I want to declutter my palettes because going into 2024, I feel like I need a fresh start with my palettes. I did film a declutter of my eyeshadow pencils and eye bases. It has not been uploaded yet. It has not been edited yet, but it will also follow. I think this is going to be the first one, and then there will be a spell of old videos. So let's go through my palettes. I have not prepared that much for this video because I want to keep it simple for myself. So I'm just going to go through my palettes. I'll be filming down into like the drawer to the best of my ability. And yeah, I have 1.5 drawers full as it stands. I'm hoping to declutter at least 3 palettes. We'll see how it goes. I have nieces. I have my cousin's kids. I have colleagues' kids who are interested in makeup. So I have people to declutter too, which is always nice. And yeah, let's just change the angle and start filming the declutter. Okie dokie. So it's very close to you, but and it's so funny how out of Everyone who I've ever seen take a break from YouTube has always been like, it's so hard to film. And I've always been like, okay, I get it. No, like, I totally get it. So, yes, let's just go through. So this palette is very old, Sleek Acid. I have had it for, yes, very many years. I actually used it today. I used only this shade over like a sparkly, pinky, something. Keeping it. I really like it. The Urban Decay Ultimate Edit Brights. My husband gave it to me. We are keeping it. Then we have the Sonia Rykiel Katoru Eyeshadow Collection in 09. Oops. I've used all these shades. They are beautiful. This is like a less pigmented brown green duochrome shift. It's very pretty, but you know, this palette, it doesn't give me joy. Whenever I randomize it, I'm like, oh, yay, fun. But then, I don't know. I don't end up feeling like, yay. So we are decluttering that one. And then we have the Aviation Arena Collection Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2. This one is also gorgeous. The bottommost shade, I don't know if you can see, I have like pushed into place, and the orange is shattered a bit. I feel like the green also is shattered, but maybe and the yellow. Maybe I've managed to like smooth that one out. Anyway, keeping it, I really like it. Then the Huda Beauty Neon Pink. This one is pretty. The glitters or shimmers, as you can see, they have maybe, yeah, you see the bottom one, you can see pan up there. So it's beautiful. I really love the mattes in this palette as well, so we are keeping that one. Then we have this from Sukyu. My friend decluttered it to me, the Yuki Tsubaki. I will open it up for you. So it's this thing. It is very pretty. 3 mattes. I would argue this one is slightly satiny, and then one pretty shimmer. I mean, I like the red, but to be honest, that's the only shade that I'm like excited about. So we are decluttering this one as well. Dokes. Then we have the Morphe Always Golden 9A palette. I really like this palette. This is one of the few neutral palettes that I have that I enjoy all the shades of. I think it's because it's pretty warm toned neutral, so we are keeping that one as well. I say as well, but I just decluttered a palette, but whatever. The Beauty Bean and Shroud Cosmetics Halloween palette. We are not getting rid of this one at all. It is cute and gorgeous and amazing, and apparently I really like Crypt. So yes, we are keeping that one. I have to use this palette more. It's so pretty. Like this shade. Oh my god. The other Batty Bean by Shroud is the It's Freaking Bats palette. This one is also a fave. Oh, I do wish that my eyes wouldn't water as much when I use blue shades, because I really want to use that one a lot. So yeah, maybe I keep thinking that it's got to be like my eyeshadow base, but maybe it's the blues. But you know what? Whatever. We'll keep trying. It's beautiful. We have the You're the One palette by Gloss Gods. This is a pretty, oh shit. Sorry, excuse my language. Look at that shattered shade. Right. Okay. Well, that kind of cement sealed the deal, and this one is also shattered. Yes. So I will be decluttering this palette. Yes, I will probably try to repress the shades and then see if someone does want a shattered palette decluttered, or I will just, you know, honestly throw it out. This shade is completely dried out and I don't like it that much anyway. This is, I think I said it before, it's pretty similar to the Urban Decay Naked 3, and I do prefer that one, so we are decluttering this one. Yes. We have the Touch Me palette by Gloss Gods. This palette, however, is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I have a pan. Haha! Dora has started a pan project, and the name is just completely, you know, I'm blanking, but I will put it on the screen. But yes, I have a pan, so that means I can probably join that palette if I have at least a few more pans. Anyway, this is a gorgeous palette. I am keeping it. Then the, oh my goodness, look at that palette, that shade. The 12 Shades of Color palette from Makeup Store is also beautiful. My friend decluttered it to me. I will be keeping it. You see those little dots? Those are dots made by some eyeliner. I don't remember which one, just to make sure that I use them all in a On Wednesdays We Wear video. I'm not sure if I'll be bringing that series back, but we'll see. But this one is not going anywhere. We then have the Colored Rain Berry Cute palette. Yes, I do enjoy Purple Berry. This is a palette I need to use more. It's a beautiful palette. Why? This shade is gorgeous. That shade is gorgeous. That shade is gorgeous. Come on, just use it. So, keeping it. We also have another 6-pan palette is the Sweet Pinks by Juvia's Place. These are gorgeous shades. Part of me is thinking if I should declutter this or not. I mean, I do have pinks in other palettes, and I think it might be a palette that a young person would enjoy. I don't know, man. We'll think about it. I'll keep it for now, and then if I do declutter it, I will somehow tell you. We have the Ash Forest Sight palette, Raw Beauty, Christie, and Colourpop. This one is also very pretty. I don't know. I wonder if I'm keeping it because I feel nostalgic toward it, and also that I don't want to disappoint Raw Beauty Christie. She doesn't know me. How could I disappoint her? But yeah, so that's part of me thinking like, should I keep it or should I not? So this is probably the same as the the Juvia's Place palette. I will be considering it. It might be decluttered. The next palette is the Lost in Los Angeles palette, a declutter from a friend. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I've used it, I think, once or twice. Yes, we are keeping it. Then we have 3 palettes. I love these so much. Oops, sorry. Let me open them. These 3. I think I might have mixed them up now as compared to the last shot where they were featured. But anyway, they are so cute. I love them all. Here they are in all their splendor. So I keep calling the donkey palette I'm making waffles, I think. So, yeah, or donkey. I don't know what it's called. But we are keeping all of these. I mean, look at that. This would be enough for, like, my entire makeup needs, honestly. But I am not that kind of person. I need more. Keeping all these. Kidoki. So we have 2 small palettes. Oops, the Dior Craze. Yeah. I mean, I've said this in Eyeshadow Roulettes. I really like this palette, but at the same time, I don't use it, so we are decluttering it. It's very old. I'm not sure anyone wants it, so it might just be trashed, but we'll see. We'll see. Another small palette is the Clarins Le Pastel Celestial. This palette, however, I do really like. They're just beautiful. Oh my god, I have 2 more pans. Yes, okay, so 3 pans. But anyway, so all of these are beautiful. They're very pretty, like inner corner shades. They're very pretty over a dark base. Very pretty highlighters. So, yes, keeping it. Eeky dukes. We will go from this. Let's go from this side. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oops. This is the Matrix palette by XX Revolution, Trinity Luxe. There's a plastic little sheet there that we will remove. Oh my god. I love this palette. I love this palette. I mean, yeah, we're keeping it. And then we have the Smoke Sessions palette that my friend gave me for my birthday from Melt Cosmetics. It is also very pretty. Oops, there was the plastic sheet. Let's see if we can. Very pretty. The shades are getting a little washed out, I feel, but this one is more of like a greeny gray. It's beautiful. My favorite shade is that one. It's so bright. So we are keeping her. Then another palette that a friend gave me is the Revolution Pro New Neutral Romance palette. This one was from Dora. Oop, the plastic sheet. Why do I not just throw them out? I don't know why. Oh, they are so pretty. I love them so much. I feel like Makeup Revolution or Revolution palettes do have a tendency to get hard pan on the more like metallic-y shade, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so the angle has shifted a bit because I got a phone call. Anyway, and I'm filming on my iPhone. So, yes, what was it called? New Romance? New Neutral Romance. We are keeping it. There we go. Gidoki. Moving along. The Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. Another favorite palette. We are not getting rid of this. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I'm doing this declutter because I'm just getting reminded of how beautiful so many of my palettes are. So, yes. The next palette is the Urban Decay Naked 3. Oh my goodness. This is, oh my gosh. There we go. Such an old palette. Yeah, I like these shades a lot though. This one has many times been on my mind. That was really weird grammar. I have had this palette in mind many times when I think about doing a, like, pan that palette. Maybe we'll do that with this one. Yeah, I'll let that idea marinate in my brain for a few days / weeks, and then we'll see, but I'm keeping it. Then another, oh my god, the Urban Decay Electric. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is the older iteration. It's so pretty. I love. Okay, yes, keeping it. Another Urban Decay. The Naked Ultraviolet. Like, honestly, oh my gosh. There we go. It like encompasses so many things that I adore. Like this minty green, that lucid shade. There we go. That one. And then we have all the like purples. Okay, yes, keeping it. Oh, okay. So, where do we start? Should we do these two? Yeah, let's do these together. So, NYX in your element fire. Oh my gosh. NYX in your element air. These two palettes, similar to the Shrek palettes. Hello. Okay. I was talking to the dehumidifier. Anyway, similar to the Shrek palettes. I could just get by with only these two because I love them so much. I love the colors. I love the quality, so they are not going anywhere. Do two more like not double, but they are like the same family. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Creepy Cute Volume 2 and Volume 1 from Shroud Cosmetics. I think you are seeing my mirror, but whatever. Oop, there we go. These are beautiful. This is like the original. This isn't like updated one. I love them. I love them. Cold Shoulder is a blue that I don't think gives me like any issues with my eyes, but Alien Queen on this palette did give me a little bit of like a watery eye going on, so I don't know what's up with that, but yes, I really like these two as well. Then we have Gal on the Moon. This is probably my favorite Gloss Gods palette. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Ruth Foley has, oh, I don't remember which one she has. Is it the new Neutrals palette? And they kind of seep out in the like packaging, the oils from them. This palette, I think, is not protected, but it's helped by the fact that, that the packaging is like shiny, so you can't see when the oils are seeping out. But yeah, anyway, I love these shades. Kidoki, Odin's Eye, 11 2. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. Maybe this would actually be a good Pan Those Eyeshadows palette because the shades are so small. All of these shades are gorgeous. It has two glitters. Let's see which one. The Pink Star and Pop Rocks. I think they've dried out. Yeah, they both dried out. So that's, But yeah, I really like these shades as well. Yeah, anyway, if I ever do a Pan that palette, maybe. Oh my gosh, I keep shifting. Anyway, whatever. Then, oh my gosh, there is so much glitter on this. Just Peachy Max by Too Faced. Another of my absolutely favorite palettes and another neutral palette. So we are keeping this one. Yet another neutrally palette, the Nabla Dreamy palette. Oh, these shades. And the quality. Yep. Keeping it. And finally in this drawer, the Kristen Lian palette, the collaboration with Urban Decay, Kaleidoscope Dreams. Oh my god. Yes, these shades are also gorgeous. Sorry, I can't really find center in this clip. I'm sorry. But yeah, beautiful shades, beautiful quality, love the metallics. We are keeping it. Okie dokie. So that was the first drawer. I have palettes a little everywhere now, so let's just collect them. I think, yeah, let's just, Okie dokie. Originally this was my singles drawer, but since my palette collection just overflowed, I've had to move a few palettes into this one. But anyway, so starting with the Nikkie Tutorials and Beauty Bay collab, it's Beautimus. It's not going anywhere. One of my newest palettes from the one I got from a friend. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love this thing. Like, yep, not going anywhere. Okay, so here we have a few like mixed things. I think some of these are my decluttered eyeshadows, like singles. Yes. Anyway, we'll get rid of those first. Okay, so we'll start with this one. I've kept the box. Girl Talk by Trixie Cosmetics. Yet another palette that just encapsulates everything I need, pretty much. My friend gave it to me for my birthday, so keeping it. A few singles that I'm just gonna move. Another CQ palette, the Aoboshi palette that I had in my last eyeshadow roulette. Beautiful, but I am decluttering it as well. Yes. We also have another palette my friend gave to me, the Wildlife. This one is from Dora, my darling. The Wildlife palette by Barry M. Oh my goodness. I mean, just, oh, I love this palette so much. We're keeping it. The BH Cosmetics XO palette, the one with lipsticks on one side and eyeshadows on the other. Yes, another neutral palette. This one is also very old in my collection, so like really this would be a good pan that palette, but the shades are quite big again. But then again, I don't know if you can see, but you can see there are rings in this palette, so, or in this shade, so maybe, yeah, oh, we'll see. And then finally in this drawer we have the Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics. Get the plastic out. It is very pretty. Oops, sorry. It is very pretty. I do like the shades, but I already was into decluttering this one like a year ago, so now we are biting the bullet and decluttering it. I am certain that a young person would love like the possibilities of this palette. Yes. Finally, we have a few of the palettes from my advent calendar with gloss gobs. So first we have the What's Your Power remixed palette. There we go. Oh, they're beautiful. So we are keeping that one. Then we have the, I don't know which one's like the first, they're companion palettes. Top four top, I don't know. These two are very pretty as well. So the fun thing with them is that one has more like normal shades and one has more like fun shades. Oh crap. There we go. You see? Oh my gosh. These shades are beautiful. Like that bottom shade, Electra, it looks, I think these are names of Swedish drag queens. Or I'm pretty sure they are because Electra is so funny. Anyway, I have a bag with her on it and it's, yeah. It says Unadai on it, which literally means treat yourself. So I like her. But yeah, these shades are gorgeous. But since I do have my Gal on the Moon palette, I feel like I don't need these. So I am decluttering these. Both of these are, because I mean, these are also very pretty, but I don't need them, you know? So these are also, or yeah, both of these are being decluttered. This one I'm keeping. Okie dokes. So these are almost all my palettes. I have decided. Hold please. This one I'm going to put into another drawer because it's too big. But these three I will declutter. Yeah, that feels good. Like putting the other ones away and seeing these three, I wasn't like, oh, I have to put them back. It was like, so yes. I just realized I have one more palette that I have not talked about, and it's this Gana Carte Couleur in 408. It is in an eyeshadow, it's in a project pan, which I have not updated in a few months. But I think that my goal will be to reach my goal, which is to hit pan on this shade, and then I will probably be decluttering it because these shades don't excite me. You know, they're not special shades. Oh my gosh, why can't I open it again? I mean, they are special, you know. This palette is a little nostalgic for me, but these shades are not shades that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to use them. So probably will be decluttered once the goal is met. So that was my palette declutter. I think I did pretty good. Hold on, let me count. Okay, so these are new, but I'm still counting them as part of my declutter. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Yep, I'm proud of that. I'm really happy with that. So I hope to edit this and get it uploaded soon-ish. We'll see. And again, I apologize for not checking in with you guys and, updating you as to what's been happening. But part of me oh my gosh, I'm talking so much about myself. But I mean, it is my video. What would you expect? It's not like I can talk about someone else. But, well, I could talk about someone else, but that feels less my business to talk about someone. Wow. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was that depression is a weird thing. You can go from being like super happy, normal, to just super sad, crying. You can go from feeling like, oh my gosh, this is going so well, I am social, people seem to like me, to being like, I'm tricking people, I'm pretending to be happy, and then they think that I'm a happy person, but I'm not, so I'm betraying their trust. Why am I such a horrible person for betraying their trust? I should just not be with people. And then you go to being like, oh, but I'm pretty good, everything's fine. And then you go, I am so tired. Why don't I work out? I can't complain that I'm tired if I don't work out. Then you go to sleep a lot, and then you sleep and you're like, oh, maybe it's better. And then it's not better because then you feel bad for sleeping. I mean, it's like honestly, a devil on your shoulder. So, yes. I'm trying not to. It's this close for me to apologize for talking about this. I'm trying not to. So, yes, it's time for dinner, I think. And yeah, I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Christmas and New Year's, or the holidays, can be tricky. And it is very hard to put yourself first. I know this. And it's not a matter of being like, oh, self-care, I'm going to take a bath. No, but like really put yourself first. What do you viscerally need? And do that. It's super difficult. It's easy to say, but very difficult to do. But you deserve it. So take care of yourselves, wash your hands, put yourself first. And I will see you whenever I see you with a new video.